Unforgiven. How hoey hoes would moo do? Kill 'em all. Vindication, by vindictiveness, how for, or justice. Well, why hoes implore all want kills on? E is for. Why yes two men because how ho got hit in her ho face. One man smacked one hoey ho. And how ho got the uglies to her ho face. Even I understand that. No same here. Clint and company revenge for the ho group of hoes for one hoan. Or Derv and money. Gets 3 of them. And Ned is dead too. Do not murder. And Clint kills off a whole bunch, almost the entire town, and 2 he promises to more revenge, if. Why America is fortunate enough for all of that justice. Is it too much justice? No, spread it all, lay it on thick, and pour out the entire jar, is how peanut butter sandwich is made. Then Paris everything. Helen is about trick this and trick you. Then rest of history, and almost never can get back to at least then, until the last few hundred years. 2 really, maybe. Because people would, stupid always to be against slavery, and switch babies. Kidnap then, nuts but sandwich, fight is holes 3. Yes, over that part, her is my baby. What can a judge say? Trick it back, and then nonsense as precedent and cannot be precedents of importance because you can repeat that process because who knows what something like that will ever again even. Oh, Ven. Maybe probably not. This project could never lead to anything important. Why women should just be sucking dicks to shut their hoe mouths. I say now, smack, 3 times when Jesus said twice, that was the least. For, do I let someone know, and especially all women. My intentions is to smack you across face, bring it back, and once more time, if you were not looking in the right direction, to get you there. The fall of mankind from wherever paradise. And one rule? Is don't do this. What groupos do right the fuck now. And they do. Gets kicked out of paradise as everyone murders each other after groupos piss off everyone else and everyone does groupos too. And that was them, Adam and Eve. Near that middle where East has a 50,000-year history maybe did have a fairly decent advanced knowledge and civilization and first to humans, to actually development to the God's image. Africa N. Because this is the sense of groupos that will kill off entire populations? Maybe groupos will win groupos splinters to factions and what the result of that is war. Rereading list. Odyssey and Iliad. Then continues on to more, women's studies. Women's cannot lawyer. She gets confused and the state of law is OMG, WTF, etc., WNFL. At least she needs to report to probably not, and sense of justice is emotional. Then too much of and unforgiven. Eye for an eye is a limitation, and she still has both her eyes, and that is why 4 kills on men is what she wants. Why? Mexicans will be all mad at me because I don't see what they all know and why. Mexicans be alls coming around then, and now. So that is, Clint had to. And was that the ho sense of justice? She's no they were, mean not asking for them, money, for damages. It was for bloodshed. Why Clint does, maybe not entirely for money. He saw, read as human. Because they said it. I haven't heard it or seen it yet. I will cross that pass if and whenever I come to that pass. But is she really thinking like Clint? Will, because bills why pay horses to the bar owner and sheriff did. So, those 4 paid 3 of them wasn't even there, and it was one of the 4. The sheriff gave for horses to the bar owner, and that payment is probably not that small a lot. Enough to retire. Why? Clint sees sex slavery that complicates, creates complexity at the hoe house. That is, it does, and me too. I hope not by who? The liberal capitalist order where Slavery is abolished, and if I have to, investigate the goods and services of the industries to be free of slavery, and then there is or isn't. What the answer? I didn't see horses being paid to the bar owner and owner of how. He heard that, and how, so he shoots them all dead. Why not? I haven't seen this yet in my life. Unless someone can tell me differently. And not one person, man, woman, or hoe, or even by a Mexicanto has said, these hoes are chained up for picking up and boning, and then pay the owner of these slaves. Without liberal capitalism, the hoe system don't work for me, either. Maybe the system, in medieval times, is the hangover. Today's Mexico's too? Today's United States too? Fresno's why? Don't you say it louder for me to hear yous. Then yes, that is not my job to clear out the mess of that. Or I will. Goes to more Clint where? I said okay, but give me my guns. I can't because of my mental health holds. So, someone without the holds to, please. Murder these Fresnos fucks who are all the Mexicans. Fresnos if, did I see that? Not really, I don't think so. Before, Fresnos that is not for my reason unto you. Yes, prostitution is just another business, and for women surrounded by Mexicanso in Mexico's, and you say Mex too? Not an economic path to money, which should be whatever, not the only. Fresnos, and maybe if it isn't, even because smacked and taken. If blase Ford can come forward, why some bitches cannot don same. Fresnos Mex use, so if you want to have legal representation, hoey hoes can tell me. Then, my hourly fees exceed yours, and you have to do unforgiven, or Derv will need money. Bills, I can lawyer because Clint wasn't. It is what I said, and that is not about the hoes for money, who care. I like them all, just fine, have not had any problems with ever, almost. With women, not so bad, they just be women. You know women. Emotional, and whatever then, trick to give all her home money to someone me, never me. Well, why I cannot. Bill, for law purposes, still not, someone can? The Mexicunt. Why you not say? She is forced to shut up, and why, Mexicant, be doing this to me, so I do not say this. Big possibility. How Mexican tame can shut down women from cluckery. I has no idea, man. Fresnoso Bill, let's me, Fresno knows please. God. This is women's be same as ever. To be or not to be is my kill reason. It is Danish, and I don't know if I can. Do I have to kill all of who? And my focus. Women isn't. Hoey hoes what they do? And this could kill so many. Someone can say not approve, then someone must approve, isn't it? On these streets. Fresnos then. Clint kills them all in Unforgiven. It wouldn't be surprising, and it wouldn't be my kill reason. I feel this could likely where I couldn't mine. Go women, I support. This that process, and Fresno started. And some others say something like, sex and something. Women only can adultery is the law, I think, because society doesn't want war always, like Paris and Hellen. And that is Paris, only can if Hellen is taken. And he is, because of Hellen's status. You see, women. Men isn't the problem here. That is why we need more dicks in head of women's mind to develop the skills and experience for women's fulfillment to attain their best potential. It is quite important in the basic psychology of women, by very important foundational concepts in women's mind is all about penis greed, fell and envy. Women don't particularly love Christianity, glass ceiling. Knowledge is she can't, and case of hysteria, great war, of women of Unforgiven in women who have this name, Dora. I think that is Mexicanina women's name, no? And she don't be getting dick. Is why? Something along those two though no, so trying to help her explorer. Then, Dora the Explorer, and Forgiven. Or what? This is even difficult for me to explain, and I want to make it simple. Must eat it. Or something. Capiche? End of ho class. Go or something else if ho don't want dick and get. Fresnoso thanks you. I love you. Otra pura mater Aussie. Really must believe. Cunt oh. Can't and I have come across this is because fear of Mexicaco? It appears that is what is here? I don't think so. How stop women from cluck? Clock. I have this one argument with boy crazy versus Spiro. Unless they know something, and maybe they do? Crush them, and still half of them, and I don't think so Horace, then okay. Few. Or not. What is the answer? So, key. Because the other choice is thermonuclear war, if I don't say the USA isn't helping, American women crushed and defeated by the Mexicant. Is this what Hoya says? Let me know. So, I can get where? Burrow safe from blast and radiation and oh no. Tomorrow is, maybe yes. So Hoey's, buys, brings end of world. I am trying to find an amicable solution here and what I known about solution is always, same. Juice for men and women? Hell. Okay. Maybe reverse this too serious. And women are right. God says destruction of. Americans didn't get it right. Forrest ran, and Jenny isn't the same as boy crazy. Whatevers. This what Mexican says. And women too. So, let's go. Why I did Revelations anyways. We this close. That is two different reasons combined. And one is enough. Biblical. Why mine isn't, book I. That Paris borrow is, what I that book I'd says. And finally, I complete my one novel meaning of life and end. Same key conclusion, applies there. First time I ever realized Armeggedon, Hellen, the Mexicant historic. That is why. I have to hold up the line. And stay until my dick is sucked without stop and then must. Or you die. What is the alternative? That is die too. At least I get something. Maybe less chance, a chance is more. Economics of is never certainty. Boy crazy v bureau crazy. Die women Uber. Is order pro calling. Must have sucked dick. No choice women be sucks dick. Deal and delivered. Exact I said is what women do. I power. Sucking dicks left and right. Not one woman isn't, not one here, then entirely 99% of women will. That is guarantee and I take bets. Gamble. And not even close, no choice. Forced is women to suck dick. Is about Uber. Whatever, I take bets on whoever. That is like starting out in life, and I take bet she will. Baby girl is the I told you. Moms suggest is appreciated. For growing up with right mind of women's right? I then? Dickhead. Is good. Or case of hysteria. Psychologists needed and admitted I am the best at this women's studies. Why women all appreciate me and helps forgets baby and oh no. Women's need this, men not. Coming by when women don't. Get that through yo head. Smack, smack. Uh-oh, cereal. That was women's, BTW. I never had problems with smack, cereal. The announcement is brain scoop, yo brain. And that is the solution for the castle someone and judge too famous or who says I cannot.